Hi everyone. As usual, I'm just waiting for more people to join. If you can hear me, guys, please send me drop a thumbs up. Alright, so I started the video not even 10 seconds and I've already started to get misogynist comments. Hi Moti, hi, I don't know. So this is exactly what we want to talk about today. This is exactly what we want to discuss. This is exactly what we want to address in today's session. Alright, more hope, more sexist comments. Okay, cool. So as all of us know, all of us are aware of the whole TikTok and YouTube, the roast that happened, and the creators of TikTok started to roast creators of creators of YouTube, and then Carrie Minati, who is one of the most celebrated YouTubers, rolled out a video roasting another creator from the TikTok community. So before I begin this session, I just want to clarify, this is not about TikTok. Really, this is not about YouTube. This is not really about Carrie Minati. This is not about the roast culture. This is actually about this is actually about the larger culture of queerphobia. This is about the larger culture of homophobia that is very much prevalent in a country where we have I can't really give you an estimate of population, क्योंकि ये जो पूरा this group, the community, the LGBT community has never been taken seriously, has never been included, which is why कोई estimate ही नहीं है, because you've never included them. You've never thought that you have to work on the data of the number of people, the number of queer people that are there in this country, the number of the percentage of people in the queer community that commit suicide. So while I do understand this entire joke culture and fun culture and roasting each other culture is super cool and all that, and the millennial culture and all that, at the same time, why there's this one question that always comes to my mind, is why do you feel the need to degrade a particular community to sort of hurl a slur and insult on someone else? So I'll just be frank, and I'll say words like "ए तू छक्का है," "ए मीठा." When you say all these things to degrade a particular community, do you understand the gravity of that situation? Do you understand the gravity in terms of how that one simple casual joke that maybe you will dismiss after just one scroll of your Facebook feed or your Instagram or your TikTok or your YouTube, I don't know, that one joke could take someone's life. And I'm not exaggerating over here, and I really want you guys to sort of do your own research, because self-sensitization is something that everybody should look at. It is not the responsibility of every other person to come and sort of feed sensitive content or whatever it is. So if you all know whatever happened, and Carrie Minati's video was of course taken down. So again, I would just reiterate, this is not about Carrie Minati, but this is about the larger culture. This is about the homophobic slurs that were used. So yeah, and in today's session, I would want to call upon a human rights activist. He has been very vocal about queerphobia, about the rights of LGBT community, about human rights, and he is a columnist, he is a professor, he is actually one of those prominent faces who moved to Supreme Court against Section 377 and actually won it. This guy is Harish Iyer, and he's one of the amazing person, and really want you guys to join in this conversation, because we are going to talk. Or if you don't want to join, well, I think it is a super important conversation in which I really invite all of you guys to be a part of, so we could take this forward. Okay. Yeah. I will be taking, some of you people, some of people who have joined this chat are already proving my point. So, good job over there. Okay, Harish is here. In the meanwhile, when Harish is joining, maybe I just want to tell you a little bit about. Okay, Harish is here. Hi, Harish.
Hi.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Harish? Okay. Can you
Yeah,
hear
now I
me
can see
now?
you. Yes,
All
loud
right.
and clear.
So I was just, I just started to sort of rant about this whole queerphobia, this whole, homophobia that has been floating around in our culture for so long, and it is so problematic, and people do not really understand the gravity of it. Which is why I really wanted you to come, and thank you for joining the Logical Indian, Harish, today. First of all, can you hear me? Harish
I
isn't.
lost you. I'm trying to lip read.
Okay. All right. Can you hear me? Maybe you can,
Yes, now
if
I
you
can hear you.
want, you can just. All right. You can hear me, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So I was just saying thank you for joining the Logical Indian today, Harish.
yeah.
Thank you very
My
much. So I
pleasure.
was just, I was just saying that, I started to rant about the whole queerphobia, the whole, homophobia that has been existing for so long, and it is now just coming forward in the form of, content, and in the form of the things that are, being pushed out on social media on so many different platforms. So anyway, just to, start, maybe if you could, talk about this whole, I just want you to clarify that this whole war is not really against Minati, but it is against the culture of homophobia.
Yes. I think, Apurva, what you touched on was really important because this is not about one personality, one person. I'm sure
Yeah.
that there are many people who love Carrie Minati videos uh, and this is not a war against them. This is also not a war against a particular person.
Hmm.
It's about the whole thought of homophobia and queerphobia that exists amongst us, where we think it's absolutely normal for us to use words like chak.
Yeah. Harish, I lost you. Harish, I had lost you also. Yeah, also Harish, I had lost you. I don't know I don't know if our viewers were able to see you, but I lost you. So I would just request you to just repeat whatever you said, and also if you can please face the direction of the light so that your face is very, visible in the camera, like properly. Can you hear me?
Uh, yeah, I lost you. I could only see your face. I'm not good in lip reading. Can you repeat yourself, please?
I am saying that I mean, I don't know what's happening. I don't know if our viewers can watch you, but probably we are
No,
losing each other for some reason.
Sushant, somebody is saying Harish use broadband. Yes, I have. I am on broadband. I think the
Same,
network is bad.
same. Harish,
Yeah.
could you turn your face in the direction of the light, please?
Okay, cool.
So your face
My
is right.
cute face. Okay, that's
Yes,
my.
absolutely. Cutest face.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think what we are battling right now is not just about Carrie Minati. It's not about one person.
Yeah.
It is about a
Hmm.
larger culture that exists in our society. And to imagine that this culture is not even ours. Homophobia
Hmm.
is not our culture. Homosexuality is our culture. Accepting different people
Yeah.
from different sexuality, different
Hmm.
different genders, that is our culture.
Hmm.
Homophobia is
Hmm.
not our culture. That is something that came
Hmm.
with the British. So it's important for
Hmm.
us
Hmm.
to understand that this is not. I hope Carrie Minati fans also watching this is not against them. We have no war against
Yeah.
Carrie Minati fans. We
Hmm.
have no war against anyone's fans for that matter. what we
Yeah.
are fighting against is the normalization of something like this. That it has become so normal, Apurva, that we don't even think about, that we don't even get offended about it. I mean, forget us.
Yeah, that's what.
It's become just like even for us, generally for us to speak about issues like वो छक्का है, वो गुड़ जैसा ड्रेस करता है, उसके चाल देखो गुड़ चाल है. I mean, it's so we are so used to these terms, like just as we are used to misogyny,
Yeah.
like how we use different words in, like if you use the C word in Bollywood, you don't even get a A certificate, you get a U certificate. So they think that
Yeah.
children can also watch the C word. So it is our fight against this culture which we should not allow to propagate, which is something that needs to be nipped in the bud. Because forget other people. I am not speaking only to heterosexual people. There could be their children. I mean, who makes queer children? They're made by heterosexual people
Yeah.
who have sex, right? So your child could be gay tomorrow. Your child could be from the LGBT community. So your child could be trans, gay, or anybody. And we don't want this culture to seep into your child, and we don't want this to go into the next generation. We need to nip it in the bud. We need to ensure that we do not propagate, and that's why we shouldn't propagate these videos. I'm sure that Carrie Minati has got. I'm not a fan of his, and I don't want to be a fan of his, but I'm sure that his fans know that that's not his only talent, to just call people chakka and to swear. That is not his only talent. I'm sure that he's
It's
more
way beyond
talented
that,
than
of
that.
course.
And
Of course.
by limiting him, by removing him out of this, and by calling him out on this, we probably would see far more creativity from him on various other aspects. You can be funny without being misogynistic or being homophobic.
Yeah. Yeah. So, it's all about the normalization of this culture that has to be done away with, right? And पहले ऐसा होता था that you had like levels of content creation का भी एक level होता था that you have to go through certain censorship फिर जाकर के कहीं your content is approved and it's. But now the content creation world, this industry has is democratized now, which is a good thing actually. So I think it's a good thing, but इसके चक्कर में फिर ये भी चीजें आ रही हैं सामने that a lot of queer phobia, a lot of misogyny, a lot of transphobia is floating very easily all over, and it is sort of also changing the playing with the mindset of maybe young people, more vulnerable people, cognitively vulnerable people. So इसका what is the solution, Harish?
पहली बात तो ये है कि हमें ये बिल्कुल समझना है कि हम डेमोक्रेसी चाहते हैं. हम ये चाहते हैं कि कंटेंट लोग क्रिएट करें और वो डेमोक्रेटिक मीडियम से क्रिएट करें. तो क्या हम इसकी वजह से कल अगर हमने सोचो कोई वीडियो देखा जहाँ पे किसी बच्ची का बलात्कार हो रहा है, तो क्या हम उसे कंटेंट क्रिएशन या फ्रीडम के बारे में देखेंगे, या फिर क्या हम इतना गुस्सा हो जाएंगे कि हम जाके उसे रोकेंगे? क्या हम उसके खिलाफ एक्शन लेने की बात करेंगे? अभी ये बताओ कि अगर हम कल किसी ने सुसाइड कमिट किया और उसको लाइव दिखाया, तो क्या somebody attempted something like that and that is shown live, तो क्या हम उन्हें जाके and if that creates a sea of suicides after that, क्या हम उसे आपत्तिजनक नजरों से नहीं देखेंगे? I mean, we will look at it we will look at it differently. So similarly, if queer phobia, if using the word chakka is actually reaching and it's impacting people, बहुत सारे लोग हैं LGBT समुदाय के लोग जो हैं, they battle severe mental health disorders, and this happens not because कि उनका predisposition है, क्योंकि सोसाइटी उनको कभी बहुत बुरी तरीके से ट्रीट करती है. तो जब हमारा तिरस्कार होता है, लोग बाग हमें जब चिढ़ाते हैं, तो ये बहुत बार ये हो जाता है कि हम so we go into a shell, sometimes we are depressed, and in addition to that, जब ये वीडियो इन इन चीजों को प्रोत्साहन देता है, तो ये इम्पोर्टेंट है कि हम उसको कॉल आउट करें, क्योंकि ये भी बहुत बार मेंटल हेल्थ डिसऑर्डर्स को जन्म देता है, सुसाइडल टेंडेंसीज को जन्म देता है। लोगों के हाथ में ये हथियार दे देता है कि तुम जो भी क्वेयर होगा तुम उसको चिढ़ा सकते हो, तुम उसे जो मंगता है बुला सकते हो, उसको छक्का बुला सकते हो। तो हम कंटेंट क्रिएशन के खिलाफ नहीं है, हम चाहते हैं कि लोग सेल्फ रेगुलेट करें। मैं ये मानता हूं कि कैरी मिनाटी के जो फॉलोअर्स हैं वो भी सेंसिबल होंगे, वो भी ये नहीं चाहते हैं, वो भी ये नहीं जानते होंगे कि कैरी मिनाटी सिर्फ एक तरीके के वीडियो बनाता है और वो सब लोगों को गाली देता है और बस उसकी है। मैं ये भी मानना चाहता हूँ कि सिर्फ कैरी मिनाटी की नहीं, भले कैरी मिनाटी हो, भले ही फॉर दैट मैटर अर्नब गोस्वामी हो, कोई भी जो वायलेंस, जो देयर इज एनीथिंग दैट इज इनकरेक्ट, और जो जिसकी वजह से कुछ नेगेटिव हो सकता है, अगर उसे हम रेगुलेट करें, सेल्फ रेगुलेट करें। एंड सबसे बड़ा रेगुलेशन क्या होता है इसके लिए, मैं चाहता हूं कि पीपल हु आर हिज फैंस शुड टेल हिम दैट वी आर नॉट समबडी हु सपोर्ट दिस काइंड ऑफ कंटेंट। हम उसके खिलाफ नहीं है। कैरी मिनाटी could do better videos, so that's what we want. We want self regulation of the best kind.
Yeah, like self sensitization. So basically there are many ways in which, even if the content industry has become democratic, अब सब आकर के content बना सकते हैं, and let's face it कि काफी content, more than I think 40% content, I think more, but I can't give an estimate figure, but more than that content that exists today are homophobic, and they are sort of oppressing this one entire community just for the heck of it, just because they are not maybe straight, that's all, based on just their gender, right? So sensitivity is one thing, self sensitization and self education, and sort of a culture of getting information about stuff is one thing. But then what, there are also other things. इसको fuel कौन करता है? ठीक है, जैसे कि if suppose like Carrie Minati got like whopping I think more than 70 million views, if I'm not wrong, 70 million views are it's huge. ठीक है, तो जब जैसे यहाँ पे होता है कि इनको इंडोर्स कौन करता है, तो इनका जो इंडोर्समेंट होता है, brands do endorse them, right? Brands endorse them, and brands usually they endorse content based on the views and not on the values. So what do you think is the role of the brand, Harish, in curbing such content?
मैं एडवर्टाइजिंग से ताल्लुकात रखता हूँ। मैंने 15 साल मेरा एडवर्टाइजिंग में काम किया है। So as somebody who has worked as a creative director, I can definitely tell you that we have always thought of brands as people. तो हम लोगों का चरित्र जान जाते हैं उनको देखने के बाद। हम वो ब्रांड्स किस चीज को सपोर्ट करता है उसके हिसाब से हम ब्रांड का चरित्र भी जान जाते हैं। So we will know the true character of the brand when we see them supporting something like this. Look at all the positive support that so many brands have been doing also. Like Vicks, whether it is Anok, Vicks did this fantastic video with Gauri Sawant.
Yeah, I totally love.
We had we had Urban Clap. I think Urban Clap is called something else right now, but Urban Clap, which did a beautiful video. There are Close Up, Hindustan Unilever, Close Up. They did a beautiful ad on same sex. So it is important for us to recognize कि हमारी community जो है, भले ही लोग उसको व्यूअरशिप ज्यादा हो, हम ब्रांड्स को जज कर रहे हैं। हमारा सोसाइटी, हम भले ही चाहते हैं कि हम नॉन डिस्क्रिमिनेटरी सोसाइटी बनाए, बट द ट्रूथ इज ऑल दीज ब्रांड्स गेट जज्ड ऑल द टाइम, एंड ब्रांड्स आर पीपल टू। नाउ आई वुडंट वांट टू गेट क्लोज टू अ ब्रांड which actually discriminates or which stands with hate. So whether it is a brand which comes on television, which television show hota hai and it's fueling hate, and you suddenly see some brands coming over there, or whether it is a brand which is supported, which actually fuels YouTube users and other people. It's important कि हम ये ब्रांड्स, अगर ब्रांड कस्टोडियंस जो हैं, जो ब्रांड्स को एडवाइस करते हैं, ऑल दीज एजेंसीज जो हैं, they have to know that we are keeping a watchful eye. और ये भले ही आपको तब आपको स्पाइक देता हो कि आपकी ब्रांड को बाकी लोगों तक ले जाता हो, जो हमारा अंदर दिल के अंदर जब ब्रांड की जो छवि है वो जो छप जाती है, to eradicate that, to get out of a bad reputation and to come to a good reputation is almost like building a new brand. So
Yeah.
it is a suicide for a brand if they associate with something like this.
Yeah. So basically, I think this whole culture of associating with a particular content or a particular content creator just based on the views and not really on the values that it actually contributes in this whole culture. It actually shapes कि आपका जो डिजिटल लैंडस्केप है वो कैसा बन के आ रहा है. Is it homophobic? Is it transphobic? It really, and brands का बहुत ही they have a very very important role to play in this entire ecosystem, especially in the entire digital ecosystem. So I'll tell you, Harish,
True.
I also work for brands. So for TLI, for the Logical Indian, I take care of the brands and partnerships and all the sponsored contents and everything. And I have been around for quite a while, and not once did we associate with a brand which is not making a meaningful content. So we
True.
have always sponsored, brands who we really felt that we could ourselves endorse and who we could actually stand by. So I feel, why can't this culture be there everywhere in the digital ecosystem with every single platform? So maybe this could help. Huh?
I think once you're known by the company that you keep. If tomorrow I see Logical Indian taking or any brand that is supporting say probably something that's absolutely hateful in some other channel, but I see them associated with Logical Indian. Somewhere I draw that I will start drawing that association. So you become guilty by association. And that once you reach that space, it is incredibly difficult for you to rebuild yourself and I can say that as a brand strategist, that you will find it very difficult to rebuild yourself if you start from a point where you go on a high and you suddenly fall down. To rebuild yourself is going to be very difficult. Public perception is a lifelong perception at times.
I'm again losing you, Harish. I don't know if you are losing me as well, but yeah.
I'm not losing you.
I lost you. I could not hear what you froze.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
I can.
So I think
yeah.
I think brands. What I was trying to say is that the public perception of brands stays for long. So it's important, and for us, when you actually foil your brand by actually associating with something that's hateful, to rebuild your brand is going to take you so much more time and so much more money also. So why would any brand try to commit suicide by actually associating with something that's not worthwhile,
Absolutely true. Absolutely true. So, Harish, I was also telling this to our audience, and I was telling them about you, that you've been one of those prominent faces who moved to Supreme Court against Section 377. So you have an idea about all the legal, courses, all the legal routes that can be taken against maybe such content, and not just about Carrie Minati. Of course, I would just like to reiterate it, over again, so that people know that this is about the larger culture. But anyway, coming back, do you think there is any legal route to sort of curbing this kind of content everywhere, be it TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, anywhere?
I think anything that leads to suicide, leads to people deteriorating, their mental health getting deteriorated, could in some form or the other be associated with, they could be held responsible for something like that. But besides that, what I really feel is not the legal route, but a social route that we need to take. Legal route is always there. We run behind one video and then there will be another video that would come up.
Hmm.
I am all for self-regulation. I'm all for
Hmm.
people wanting to put whatever content that they want to put. But it's important
Hmm.
to understand what your social impact is going to be with something like
Hmm.
this, and especially if you're famous, especially
Yeah.
if you have enjoyed you're making money and you've enjoyed so much that you're making money out of just being on YouTube. It becomes
Hmm.
extremely important for us to ensure that there is self-regulation. Platforms,
Hmm.
like
Hmm.
YouTube and TikTok, and like any platform, they can't really roll their hands and say that will they show tomorrow if I want to show some
Hmm.
if there was a really graphic video of mine,
Hmm.
if I was in the nude in Facebook,
Hmm.
they will not take
Hmm.
2 seconds. They will not
Hmm.
take more than 5 seconds to come and report my video and report
Yeah.
my photo and get it removed.
Yes.
If you can
Yes.
act so so quickly for something
Hmm.
like nudity. Okay, I'm
Hmm.
not even talking about pornography. We could have aesthetic
Hmm.
nudity. For something
Hmm.
like that, they would just come and they would act so quickly. Why can't
So
these platforms
vigilant.
act?
Yes.
Yeah, why can't these
Yes.
platforms act so for other things? It doesn't
As
really mean,
swiftly against, of
yeah.
course.
So I
Of
think
course.
it's incredibly important that we hold these
Hmm.
platforms responsible, but we
Hmm.
also encourage self-regulation. Where people
Hmm. Hmm.
people are made aware of
Hmm.
what is people need to know what is art and what is part. And
Hmm.
what is and when you use homophobia and transphobia, where it's not a part of your if you're making a film, you know if
Hmm.
you're making a film
Hmm.
and it's a film about transformation of a person, probably you
Hmm.
will you will use this as a part of your film because it's a part of your narrative of
Yeah.
transformation. But if
Hmm.
you're using this, it is not just the content; it is the context that is important as well.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
I think videos without the right context, which is with the context which is not, which
Hmm.
actually leads to more trauma, should be self-regulated as much as
Hmm.
possible.
Hmm. So I think it's also about, the only antidote to bad content is making more and more good content. It is to like
True,
really fill the spaces with love and inclusivity as much as possible by all the good people to, sort of be active,
true.
and do that. All right, Harish, anything, before we wrap this up, you wanna give a message out in terms of, is it about TikTok? Is it about
Mhm.
YouTube? It's about what
I
in
think
the end?
I think YouTube, TikTok, all are wonderful platforms. We all should be in those platforms. We should use it for
Of course.
communication. This is not
Hmm.
a war against any of these, but it's important to
Hmm.
understand that there is a
Hmm.
bisexual woman called Anjana Harish who committed suicide. Um,
Hmm.
who, I mean, the word committed suicide is not correct, but who uh, who ended her life
Hmm.
recently in Goa.
Hmm.
There are many such cases where people take their lives because of the homophobic,
Hmm.
transphobic, queerphobic society that we live in.
Hmm.
And there is forget phobia from outside. Even within the queer community, people assume that we all queer community, everyone in the queer community is one bunch of
Hmm.
people who really love each other. There is
Hmm.
transphobia, there is Islamophobia, there is
Hmm.
a biphobia which exists in
Hmm.
within
Hmm.
our circles itself. So it becomes
Yeah.
extremely important for us to stand up against these because
Hmm.
uh, for you, you're just viewing content. For you, you're just propagating some content. For you, you're
Hmm.
just making some content. But
Hmm.
for people who are working in this field, we can definitely tell you
Yeah.
that for us,
Yeah.
it is people taking their lives every day. And
Yeah.
you could actually save people's life by watching meaningful content and by not
Yeah.
propagating negative content.
Absolutely. So I think even that one like button that you press to a content like this, it is essentially contributing to this whole transphobic culture. You may be a contributor to someone's death, someone taking their life, someone committing suicide.
True, true. And why would you do that? And my whole
Yeah.
idea is not to assume that everyone who's making content is
Hmm.
is an idiot. You can
Yeah.
make good content. I want to
Hmm.
believe that there is creativity beyond using slur words,
Hmm.
beyond
Yeah.
using this thing. And that's where I think not just the content, the context becomes extremely important. Build
Hmm.
content in context of
Hmm.
inclusivity. Build
Hmm.
content, build content on dark subjects also. I'm not saying that,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
then don't do a Kabir Singh where you have a dark context and you're actually glorifying the dark person. You know,
Yeah.
you still have the liberty of doing it. I'm not saying you don't have the liberty of
Yeah.
doing it, but we will
Hmm.
take a step and we will report something like this and we will stand up against this. And that's what we
Yeah.
need to
So
do
to say,
as people.
absolutely. Absolutely. So to say, make a joke on sexism, but not a sexist joke, right? There's a fine
Yes.
line, and there's a lot of difference between the two,
And
right? And
all
it's
of this,
really time
Apurva,
to
is,
elevate. Yes.
yeah. And Apurva, all of this is
Yeah.
related. A person who's homophobic
Hmm.
in all possible.
Harish, I lost you. Um, I don't know if you guys can hear Harish, but I have lost him. Okay. I'll just add Harish once again. This is some sort of technical glitch that's been happening, which
Hello, sorry.
I had lost
So
you.
I was
I had
just,
lost you. I don't know.
yeah. So I just wanted to say that a person who is homophobic is
Hmm.
also many a time seen to be misogynistic. So it is all you know. Why do you use these slurs? Because a man has dressed
Yeah.
up in a female outfit, so you think that that
Yeah.
person is derogatory and you need to look down upon that person. So
Yeah.
all this is related. It reflects
Hmm.
on. It doesn't reflect on anything else. It reflects on sometimes your upbringing, on how you have
Hmm.
thought of how you have
Hmm.
thought of
Hmm.
how you think of women in your family,
Hmm.
how you think of people who in your family. Sometimes it points at a larger picture, and
Hmm.
it's important. And we all believe that we all belong to respectable families. We all have been brought up really well, and so why
Absolutely.
would anyone degrade their family name and degrade everything that they've
Hmm.
been brought up with by simply coming
Hmm.
out and behaving nasty with somebody for no reason. For no reason.
Hmm.
Just because I dress up in a sari, do I become less of a man?
Hmm.
I think I'm more of a man and I'm more of a
Yeah.
woman. I could be more of anybody. I just need to be more
Yeah.
of a person and the truest version of
Hmm.
myself when I'm. It takes
Yeah.
immense amount of courage for each of us to come out with the best version of who we are, and that's an attempt
Hmm.
that a queer person makes. That's the difficult part that a queer person navigates every day of
Hmm.
their lives when they come out and they be themselves, be the best version of
Hmm.
who they are. And the least that we can do
Hmm.
for such people, is to not bully them and get inspired by them, because truly the best thing that you can do is really be the truest version of who you really are. And that's something that we need to carry on with us.
Yeah. So I think, I don't really understand the point to begin with. I don't understand the point of homophobic jokes. Like, how do you even find that funny? Degrading someone, solely based on their gender is a joke. I don't understand this whole mathematics. All right. So I am kind of losing you again.
Yeah, now I can see you. Now I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So yeah, before wrapping this up, I just want to say that Harish, first of all, thank you very much for joining the Logical Indian, and we really, really want to see more of you and have more of these conversations as much as possible, because I don't think one conversation is really going to change anything. We need to have this over and over and over again until we are able to change this culture and uproot it right from its genesis.
True. 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 And
Thank you so much. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Apurva. I think it's really
You
important.
you were
for
saying
us
something.
to-
Please. Yeah.
I was saying thank you because it's really important to speak about these issues, and
Yeah.
there is a whole diversity of people within the queer community also. I do not, it's important to speak and to imagine that queer person is not just me. There are many diverse facets, diverse people within the queer community also. It's not a monolith. And I really hope that we get more voices
Absolutely.
who would be speaking speaking for the cause and speaking for themselves as we speak for everyone as well.
Thank you so much, Harish, for joining.
Goodbye.
It's been lovely.
Thank you so much. Same here.
All right, so that was Harish Iyer, a human rights activist who has done a tremendous job to fight for the rights of the LGBTQ community. Well, thank you all for joining as well. To wrap this up, I just want to say that, when you are an influential person, if you have a certain amount of following and, a lot of young people who look up to you in a certain sense, maybe you could use that influence to bring some positive change instead of empowering homophobia, or instead of empowering something that may be oppressive to someone else. So on that note, I would see you again tomorrow. So stay tuned and stay logical. Stay logical, guys. Stay logical. See you all.